Mad Radio is definitely not your typical rock and roll story.
Here it comes.
This may be our first record, but we began as a band in the 1980s in what seems like another life. Like most rock and roll dreams, ours died a slow death, and we went our separate ways and started new lives. And that's where it usually ends. Flash forward 36 years. After you, COVID happens, and one of us is bored and quarantined, so he picks up his guitar and he sends some tracks to another one of us who sets some lyrics to the music, and then they both reach out to the third for some drum tracks. And something weird happens. It's like we were suddenly hungrier for music than we ever were back in the day. Suddenly we had so much to say. And before the dust settled, we had an EP recorded virtually from LA, Denver, and Dallas. So what just happened? All I can tell you is that the band's songs are written from a Gen X perspective, about a brave new world we seem to have woken up to overnight. I woke up in a wasteland. It was very easy to write about how much things have changed since we used to play together. About things we never used to talk about, like gender roles. Or social media and what that's done to us, good and bad. And of course, universal timeless things. Love, loss. We used to think that we could fly. Guilt and regret. I think we're a band that got together 30-some years too early. This is a story about how music never leaves you, even if you walk away from it. How it's always lurking just beneath the surface, waiting for a chance to stir to life again.
The fact that we could collaborate throughout the pandemic gave us this energy. I think you can hear that in the music. I think we're hoping to inspire some of our contemporaries and to see that it is possible to reconnect with your friends and your old bandmates and make some great music.
I know there's a lot of talk about, hey, where did the guitar go? We're the straight up rock and roll band. That punch in the chest and that rush of air and sound, that's the kind of vibe and tone that fires us up.
So do you have a music story? If so, we'd love to hear about it in the comments. We hope you enjoy the tunes, and thank you for your support. Please give us a follow or subscribe, and we'll keep you updated on this rock and roll ride.